2022 Indian Chief right here in front of us. Skies are not agreeing with it, but we're gonna try it out, baby. We got a lot to talk about. Beautiful color, beautiful look, nice stitching, ton of features. Let's try it out. Super low seat height. As you can tell right here, I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day, and flat foot, no problem. Big old floorboards right here. All right, so super comfortable, just like the big touring bikes, and cable clutch, baby. All right, so this is a 2022 Indian Chief. This one here comes with the digital tachometer, analog speedometer, all of that good stuff. Sport modes, which we will try out here. All right, 111 Thunderstroke in this one. You have another option right above this that you can get the 116. So that is an option, and it also comes with the one with the 116 comes with the ride command center as well, navigation, all of that good stuff. So if that's one that you're looking at, you also have that option. Like I said, this is the Super Chief, so it's going to come with your bag, it's going to come with your windshield, and all of that good stuff. Wire wheels, Pirelli tires. What an awesome motorcycle, a great addition to the Indian lineup, something that I personally am glad that they added to it, because now you get kind of that, if we were to compare this in the Harley world to a Lowrider S. 111 motor. I believe this one is about 108 foot-pounds of torque, 4-gallon tank, LED lighting all the way around. You do not have to do that upgrade for your headlights. Well, they've been doing the tail lights and your turn signals up front, but now you don't have to do it with the headlight. It's already an LED, high beam, low beam, cruise control, of course. Different modes right here on the back of the left handlebar, so I can kind of scroll through those. I'm gonna get my miles, get my mileage. You see I get a little fuel gauge right up top there. I know I need to move this mirror out. I got the fuel gauge, got my RPM. It is a digital. I know a lot of people don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's a digital. It is what it is. 6-speed transmission. This one is a, which is really good. You have an ambient. Hey, we do reviews at any time around here. You have an ambient air temperature sensor there as well, so it gets, you know, at least you know when you are burning up. High beam indicator right there, of course. I have already got my footage of this bike, so that's a good thing. Oh God, I love it. Clutch seems to engage a bit far out compared to the other ones that I've done. It is so that's something to consider there as well. That's something that can easily be changed though. Shifts through the gears pretty easily. Hopefully y'all can see everything that's going on. This windshield, from my height, like I said, 5'7", I can see just over the top of it, so it's pretty much perfect. I'm not looking through it too much at all, so that's a good thing. ABS comes standard, keyless ignition comes standard. Whole host of accessories and stuff you can add to this bike, including passing lamps, which looks amazing. The pictures that I've seen of this bike with the passing lamps, it looks perfect for this bike, dude. So really nice there. So you have your different ride modes. You can turn your cylinder deactivation off. When I was When I was getting some pictures of the bike, it seemed like it turned on at about 95 degrees and that cylinder deactivation kicked on. I'm gonna kick this down into third gear here. So that's about when it turned on. You can turn that on or off. That's a nice feature in the middle of a summer. So it's got some big boy features to it on a mid-size cruiser, or on a cruiser, not a touring bike. So that's kind of the nice thing about this, is that you get, I think you have about 3 inches of travel in the rear too, by the way, and a passenger seat. So if you and your honey want to do some riding, you can definitely do it on this motorcycle. I'm gonna turn my high beams on here because people are gonna act like they can't see me. You get that sporty look, quick detach windshield. This thing feels really good, dude. This one is air cooled and it's got a nice center console here. Nice floorboards. I love that they did that, dude. That's a huge thing on this bike. When I rode the Lowrider S, it did not have that, and I'm spoiled now, man. I've been riding a Street Glide now for a couple years, and I gotta have my floorboards, dude. So got your turn signal on the one side, like pretty much all Indians do. Push it in to cancel that. And here's one thing I love about Indian, is the weight. It does not feel like you're holding or handling a 650-pound bike. It really doesn't. All right. And of course, I'm not gonna drag their motorcycles out, but just to get on it a little bit to give you an idea, this motor has got some ponies, dude, and it's light enough to where you're gonna feel all of them, dude. This is, as far as I can tell, an American Biker, this is the first one that they've gotten that wasn't pretty much sold right from the get-go. So that's pretty cool. I feel pretty honored to be the one riding at least the first one they've gotten that wasn't already sold. Now if I hit my right button over here and I just tap it, then that's gonna cycle me through ride mode and cylinder deactivation. But if I hold it, so if I hold it, let's see if I can get this to work here. If I hold it in, now I'm in standard, tour, and sport. There you go. And it's gonna waken that throttle up. And then I can hold it again or hit the right one to get out of it. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, you can really, that's such a big difference. I love that they actually, I love that they put the ride modes on these bikes, dude. Just makes you feel like you have a different bike almost, man. It gives you that kind of feeling. I really love those ride modes. Now we go back into the rain, baby. And these things are right under 20 grand. So for everything you get, man, and I want to say the one with the ride command and all that good stuff, I want to say is about 22. Take it kind of easy here since it's been raining, and of course it's not my bike. But this thing is smooth. The windshield is doing its job. I'm getting a little pocket of air, and really it's just kind of going over my chest. I'm not getting beat up a lot, so that's a good thing. I think they have a lowered and smoked, or a smoked version of the windshield that you could go with that's gonna accent the black highlights a little bit better for you. You know, there's all kinds of things you can do. Who is this bike for? It's for somebody that I would say is doing mostly commuting, bike nights, riding with their friends. But if they get a hair up their butt and they want to do some touring, this is a good option. Already comes with the bags. It already comes with the windshield. The Chief doesn't come with that stuff, although it's a super awesome bike. You can add that later if you wanted. This one is set up for the tour. But you say, hey man, I'm just riding to work today. You pop the windshield off. And by the way, there is your quick release clamps right there. So you could just unclip that, pop it right off. It has that option to do that stuff very quickly, which is a good thing. Passing lamps, of course, you can add all that stuff. Passing lamps, to me, man, this bike looks like a totally different motorcycle with the passing lamps on there. So and the ABS works, by the way. Thank you God for ABS. And I had my high beams on. Well, I picked a good day to do this, baby. Well, I think my heart started beating again. The ABS works amazing on this bike. Kicked the back end out a little bit, but it did its job. And we just got a first-hand experience of that. The bike is awesome, dude. It's awesome. 4-gallon tank. A lot of great features. Wish I would have chose a better day, but you know what? Sometimes, man, it is what it is. Part of being a rider, right? So, Rob and these guys at American Biker will take care of you. If you want to go over and check these guys out over at American Biker, thank you so much for joining us in this awesome riding day. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, hold the rubber side down.